everyone. We're going to be making a cute easel card, and I have a few samples here to show you. Aren't they cute? This is a swap that I received from Ascension, and I'm totally casing her card, just changing it up a little bit. Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to be making an easel card. Let me show you how this card works. So this is the card that I got from Ascension for our swap, our team swap that we do. And this is the way the card sits up. And it grabs that little piece of designer paper there at the bottom. Isn't that cute? And then she used the Sending Smiles bundle with the Tahitian Tide designer paper. I love it. Ascension, I love your card. All right, so this is the one we're going to make today with the cute little elephant parade stamp set and bundle. And we're just going to change up the colors. I'm going to use the basic gray today. And then here's another one I used with the piggies. This birthday piggy. Isn't it cute the way it sits up? And then this one is using the best butterflies. Now these two, I cut off the point, but you could also leave the point, but it might be a little snug going into an envelope. So either way, whatever you want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are the pieces. We're going to use the basic white. This piece is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score that together. And then I have a piece of basic gray. This is cut at 3 by 3. And then another piece of basic white, which is cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Now these are the layers that we're going to layer onto our easel card. So now these are from the basic gray, and this is in the neutrals collection for the 6 by 6 designer paper. So this piece is cut at 2 by 4 1/8, and then this piece is cut at 1 inch by 4 1/8, and then this piece is cut at 1 1/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, so let's grab our paper trimmer. Okay, so we're going to score on the 11-inch side across the top on our paper trimmer. We're going to score this at 5 1/2. That's going to be right in the middle. So 5 1/2. Then we're going to scoot it down to 6 3/4. And then 8 7/8. 7/8 mark is right before the 9. Okay, so that's 8 7/8. Okay, now we're going to grab a pencil and we're going to turn our base on the 4 1/4 inch side across the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to mark at the very bottom. So remember, we scored this at 5 1/2, 6 3/4, and 8 7/8. So we're going to put our cardstock back in our trimmer, but we're not going to score or cut. We're just going to make a little pencil line. So we're going to line it up at 2 1/8 because that's half of 4 1/4. Okay, and then I'm going to move down here with all the lines that we scored. And we're going to make a little pencil mark here at 2 1/8. And then I'm also going to mark the 8 7/8 just so I can see it on camera with all my lights. I just made 2 pencil marks right here at the 8 7/8 and then at the 2 1/8. So now we're going to cut this at a diagonal on both sides using our paper trimmer. That's why I needed to put the extra pencil mark here so I could see where to line it up. Okay, so we're going to cut, and then we're going to cut this angle over here from that pencil mark to this one over here. Just line it up on your track of your paper trimmer and then cut. And then you should have this cut at an angle now. Okay, so let's move our trimmer. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put my adhesive onto this triangle part, and I'm going to add my basic gray 3 by 3 piece, and you're going to put it at an angle. So you're going to put your bottom point onto this point of the basic white. Let me see if I can do this like this instead. Line it up just like that. Okay, so then this is going to make your easel part of your card. Isn't that cute? All right, let me get my bone folder. We're going to burnish our score lines. Even the part with the easel part, you want to fold that and score that really good right here. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and seal this top part down. So just going to go ahead and put adhesive on that. This was the 6 3/4 and the 5 1/2 inch score line. So this was the half, the 5 1/2, and then this is the 6 3/4 inch score line. So we're going to seal those down. And now we're just going to go ahead and add our designer paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put this piece right behind here. And I can fold this down like this to get to that piece. So let me go ahead and put my polka dot side facing up. Just going to put that right here in the largest section of the card. Right there. And then one is just a smidge bigger. This is the bigger one. So this is the 1 1/8 by 4 1/8. This one's going to go up at the top. And then this 1 inch piece is going to go at the bottom. Right down here. I'm just going to line that up just to give it a little basic white border around the edge. So the card folds flat. So now you can see here, now this one's not hanging over very much, but if yours hangs over just a little bit, just go ahead and take that point off of there. I find that when you cut the point off, it kind of grabs that edge of that designer paper a little bit better. So, but if it doesn't interfere with you putting it into an envelope, it's perfectly fine, because it does still set up really cute. All right, so now I went ahead and stamped on my 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square. So this is the way it's going to go onto the front of the card. So when you're stamping this piece, remember you're going to keep it at like a diamond shaped. Okay, so I went ahead and already did that. So here's my elephant. Isn't he cute? So this is What a Happy Day. And then I did cut out 3 separate balloons. Let me show you all the stuff that I used. Okay, so here's the Elephant Parade stamp set. I used this cute little elephant, and then What a Happy Day. And then the balloon, I stamped the balloon, and then I cut out the elephant and the balloon. And this is in the elephant dies. Such a cute little bundle. And this is in the annual catalog right now. And then for the extra greetings that I stamped for the inside of the card, that came from this birthday piggy. I stamped, "It's your birthday, hope it's the best." So I went ahead and stamped all that so we can go ahead and put that on the inside of the card. Okay, so here's that greeting. "It's your birthday, hope it's the best." So you could also stamp on this if you wanted to, but I want to put it way up at the very top of my card, kind of like what Ascension did with hers. And then you're just going to center it. And I did put some dimensionals on that, so it sits up there really cute. And then we're going to put this onto the front. I'm actually going to pop this up on dimensionals. Now the Stampin' Blends that I used to color the leaves and the elephant, I'll show you those markers here in a second. Let me just put this onto the card. Okay, so you remember you're going to put this at a diagonal. Right there. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, that elephant is so sweet. And then see how the point, even though this is adhered down with the Stampin' Seal, you could add dimensionals to give that a little bit of height so it grabs that even better. But even just the slightest little edge, that point or that flat edge, if you cut it off, it's still going to grab it, and it sits up so cute. And then it just lays flat for mailing. All right, so let me show you the Stampin' Blends that I used. Okay, so for my leaves, I used the Parakeet Party, and I used the light and the dark. And then for my elephant, I used the Gray Granite, and the light and the dark. The balloons, I used the Flirty Flamingo in the light and the Fresh Freesia in the light. And then my elephant ears, I used the Petal Pink light. And then for my toes on my little baby elephant, I used the Dark Smoky Slate. Okay? And then also I put the Happy Day, or What a Happy Day, I popped that up on a dimensional and just slid it kind of underneath the balloons. There, hopefully you can see that. So cute. Okay, so then here's the Smoky Slate one. Let me pop these up for you guys so you can see how cute they are. And then here's the one with the butterflies, the best butterflies. And then here's the one that I stamped the Sending Good Vibes on the inside. Very cute. And then here's the one with this birthday piggy. This one sits up like this, and I also cut out extra balloons. And then this one I stamped Hope It's the Best. Let me slide these down here. So cute. Let me pop this one up. And then the one that gave me the inspiration for the card, thank you, Ascension. Hers says, sending across the front, and then smiles across the miles. So you can see that hers pops up like this. Let me lay it down. Okay, let me just pop this up. There we go. Okay, so those are all the cards. Aren't they cute? All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like today's video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.